Hello and welcome back to the channel and welcome to another Fringe reaction. Oh, right. This is season 1, episode 3, and it's called The Ghost Network. I still haven't really got a hang of exactly how to take this series so far. I'm not entirely sure of the names of the characters. I know who the characters are. I'm not very good with names. I'm not very good with faces. We know this. If you've ever seen my Lost reactions, you'll know that I am rubbish with names and faces until, well, fairly into the series. So we have the mad scientist guy. And I like him. I think he's funny. He's forgetful and he's emotionally unstable, which in the real world would be very worrying, very annoying, and, well, very, very in need of medical attention. But in a TV show, it's just funny and kooky and quirky. Weird. Sorry. Then we got the CIA special agent girl. I don't really know how to take her. She's certainly very good. She's very thorough. But I don't know if she really knows how deep she's getting herself. But again, I quite like her. She's alright. We have Lance Reddick, who's really shifty. There's things going on with him. He seems to be leading the investigations, the Fringe investigations, but he knows more than he's letting on. He seems to be leading Special Agent Girl down a very specific path. Her boyfriend kind of hinted at that just before he died. What else? Metal Hand, Bionic Woman. Bionic Woman. Again, she's in it. She's in it. She's part of the experiments. Could it be that they're? But she's also part of the committee that Lance Reddick's on in investigating the Fringe experiments. There's deeper levels here that we haven't fully grasped yet, and by we I mean me. All other characters, the son, the mad scientist's son, not as keen on him really. He's too belligerent and too sceptic and too ready to shoot anybody else's ideas down in flames without really due consideration. That's what it seems like to me. I know he has gone along with the plans eventually, but not without a lot of snide comments. So maybe he'll grow on me. And then we've got Agent Girl's boss. I can't even describe it. I don't even know how to describe him. He's just very ineffectual. A sideline character, I think. Who else have we got? Oh, Farnsworth. Yeah, we need more on Farnsworth, who has definitely improved since she left Futurama. That's a weak-ass joke, isn't it? Let's go on with this. The Ghost Network. What I'm suspecting... So, when I hear ghost, obviously you think spirit returned from the afterlife. But in a science fiction-y show, I'm thinking out of phase with reality or out of time, displaced. We're definitely not talking ghosts here. It has to be tied in with the experiment, but the ghost network, internet, something on the internet, or something to do with computers. Okay, that's my theorising completely done for now.
Do you believe that God can speak to you, Father?
Yeah.
Of course I do. The Lord speaks to all those who are willing to listen.
What about the devil, then?
Do you want to confess something?
Yeah.
I'm a good man, Father. I try to be a good man, but I see things.
Oh, it's premonition. Interesting. He's going to blow up the bus.
I see things. I don't know why he chose me, but it's happening again.
She's going to blow up the bomb. Blow up the bus.
It's happening again, and I'm scared.
Is it him or is it her? Oh. It's him. Oh, it's both of them, isn't it? Of course it is. No?
I wanted to stop.
But has it happened? Oh, it obviously has happened already. So is he seeing the future or is he seeing the present?
Oh my God.
Why are they frozen? Like, not frozen, but they're not moving. Have they been displaced in time? I'm really trying to push this episode into being a displacement in time. I don't know why. Wipe that from my mind.
First responders are worried it was bioterrorism, ghost of the sarin subway incident in Tokyo in 1995. They called in the CDC, confirmed the attack isn't biological in nature. There's no contagion.
And you said there wasn't any good news.
But it was, wasn't it?
The team's coming in to transfer this bus to a secure area. I want you to extend the perimeter outside the tunnel another 50 yards.
I imagine that the material was released in gaseous form before solidification. I need to study
That's
it
what's
back in my
happened.
lab. Can I have some?
We'll have to dig out their personal effects so we can ID them. Notify their next of kin.
Are they dead though? They're going to do it again to try and get hold of whatever they want to get hold of.
Roy? What is that?
I don't know.
Whoa. Oh, they're dead then. Okay, fair enough.
Stop. Go back. Can we close in on that woman?
The bag's not there.
That backpack. I just saw that woman. That backpack wasn't there. Has anyone seen a blue backpack with the other personal effects?
So someone took the bag from her, got off the bus before the attack?
Caused the attack.
Evelina Mendoza. She's a federal
Oh.
employee.
Pleased to hear we figured it out. Material. The gas that was released on the bus turned solid when it met the nitrogen in the atmosphere.
Okay.
Instantly immobilizing and suffocating the passengers.
So who would have to know how to manufacture something like this?
I'll give you 6 guesses.
and the first 5 don't count.
Yay!
3 chemical companies in the U.S. supply those compounds, all of them wholly owned subsidiaries of Massive Dynamic.
This one gonna happen too, Roy? Look, I know that this sounds crazy. In fact, I think I am crazy. But I can be anywhere, at home or at work, and just all of a sudden, I get this, I don't know how to describe it, this feeling. And the only way that I can get it out, get rid of it, is to try to draw what I see.
All other things being equal, the simplest solution is the best.
What is that?
The man's psychic.
Yes.
Theoretically, it's all quite possible.
So you're saying Roy can read people's minds?
I posit that Roy has no control over his abilities.
Forgive me, Dr. Bishop. I like to think I have an open mind.
I'm not that open.
But I have a hard time accepting that that man is hearing another person's thoughts.
So do I. Which is why I would like to prove it.
What's happening?
No idea. I'm extremely interested to find out.
Shut it down now!
What did that?
Something in the blood. Magnetic compound of some kind, dormant, perhaps a parasite.
What did he say? I don't understand.
The machine is basically a gigantic magnet. You've got metal in your blood. If we hadn't turned it off, it would have ripped your body apart.
Would have been quite a mess. Bailey and I worked on this very problem.
Belly?
Yeah. As in William Bell, founder of Massive Dynamic and one of the richest men on the planet. He and Walter used to share a lab together.
Loved clothes. Awful odor. We posited a spectrum of waves lying outside of the range of those already discovered. We hypothesized that these waves could be used to communicate information. They wanted to use the network to send the most clandestine information.
Because if no other government knew the spectrum existed, they couldn't listen.
Yeah, the ghost net.
They call it the ghost.
There we go.
But they asked us to take it one step further, to develop a method where they could transmit directly from one person to another. I suspect someone has continued my research, but they've taken the easy way out. Merely using the ghost network as a secure telecommunications channel.
You're suggesting that Roy's listening into someone's telephone network?
Yes, but no, not listening. Roy's brain is trying to interpret the sensory input.
So if Roy's receiving this frequency, is there any way that we can tap in and hear them? Or maybe even ID them?
Construct a receiver using that spectrum. It's possible, of course, but it would take months. But it may be possible to redirect the transmissions from his visual centers to his auditory cortex.
Strap me down?
There's nothing to be worried
No,
about.
there is. There's lots
I guess
to be
so.
worried about.
It must seem pretty silly. Thinking God is talking to me and everything.
What were you supposed to think? It's gotta be sort of a relief, right? Knowing there's a rational explanation.
I wouldn't exactly call any of that. Do you really think that this is going to help you catch the guys that killed those people on the bus?
You're our best lead.
Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is weird. I'm tasting, dirt. Oh, no, wait, it's, gasoline.
We've reached the gustatory cortex. We're getting close. Next image, please.
I don't know. The beach. Quando fiet.
What did you say?
I don't know. I can hear
Speaking
voices.
Latin.
Una hora locum statuisti.
I think that's Latin.
It is. He just said, damn, what's that word? Hora, hour. Something's happening in an hour. It was on her from the start, maybe, or...
She had it on her the whole time.
Oh, yeah, that's a possibility.
Hey!
Back to the body. What's that? Oh.
It's me. I'm at the station.
Where am I meeting your man?
Excuse me?
I'm getting something. It's in English. We can see you.
Outside South Station. We're verifying you haven't been followed.
Then we'll instruct you further.
they're going to cancel it because they're being too obvious.
Yeah. It's happening now. He's headed to the Dewey Square exit.
Got it. Turn around and put your hands in the air now. He's been shot. He's not breathing.
Call in a medevac.
The case. They've made the exchange. He's running.
Stay with him.
Put the case on the ground.
Drop the gun now!
Put your hands where I can see them.
Wow, he really didn't want to get caught. Wow, so where does that leave them? Every time they think they're going to catch someone. That's going to be Bionic Woman. Of course it is.
If I know you at all, this isn't the only reason you're here. Is this because of our interest in Agent Dunham?
Seems a bit early to be poaching my newest hire with only a 3-case resume under a belt.
I didn't achieve my position without the ability to evaluate someone's talents immediately.
Oh, they're fighting over her, are they?
Protective of her, don't you?
I'm in the business of protecting all my agents.
I want nothing but the best for her.
Of course you do.
We finally stabilized the link. And we've been pulling information from the disk for the last 72 hours.
Ah.
Let me know when it's finished.
Wow. That's a lot of data from... They're pumping it into John. What the hell did they bury? They buried an empty coffin. And I knew that all along, and I don't know why I didn't realise it. I don't think I've watched a show quite like this since X-Files. Usually I watch shows that have a continual running storyline that is told over multiple episodes or series. Whereas this, every episode seems to be its own self-contained little thing. Yeah, this is very unlike most of the shows that I've watched. And I'm having a little bit of trouble just getting to grips with it. Although it's very, very interesting, the cases they're bringing up. Walter has become slightly less funny now that we know that his work in the 70s, 80s was less theoretical and more experimentation on human guinea pigs. Not sure how to feel about that, but we're dealing with that sort of thing at the moment with this show, so I suppose I better get used to it. Aside from that, bog standard episode. As far as I can tell, I'm only 3 episodes in, so I don't really know where this is going, but the last 3 episodes have kind of been rather format like. Something weird happens, massive dynamic is behind, or at least involved in it. Walter realises that it's based on work that he'd done in the 70s with William Bell, and then they do something and it all gets resolved at the end of the episode. I'm hoping that in the next couple of episodes at least we're going to start getting a little bit of continuity. I mean, I'm not overly fussed if we don't. I mean, I don't mind an episodic show, but I prefer some at least underlying continuity, stronger underlying continuity, and storyline across multiple episodes. So I'm really quite hoping that that's what will come out about, especially with this power struggle between Broyles and the Bionic Woman. they're vying over Agent Girl. Why am I having so much trouble remembering anybody's names in this? I mean, I've got Walter, I've got Peter, I've got Astrid. The rest of them, Broyles. The rest of them, I'm just having so much trouble just remembering their names. And it's no good me looking it up now, because by the time I get round to the next episode, I've forgotten it all again. I kind of feel like Walter at this point in time. Okay. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Until then, keep well. Catch you later. Bye-bye.